a wall. I get knocked down, I get back up, get up and go, I stay ready for more. Go toe to toe till I level the score. Never gon' quit. Heard you seen some, but you never seen this. Bet on myself 8 times, no trick. Give me the loot. See now we going high.
What it do, fam? You're listening to an edition of Going to the Body with the Urban Sports Scene. I'm Wole, and I'm here with a light-skinned Farrakhan. Ray. Good.
You wild, bro.
What's good, Ray?
What's up with you, brother? Good to see you as always. I'm posting you to my story now, man.
You posted?
Like I told you I would.
I thought you were joking. You were serious about that?
No, it's about to go. It's about to go up on there right now, bro.
Oh man. What's up, man? How you been, bro?
I don't know. This ain't working for me either. But I want the glasses look because people when they serious like Shannon Shaw was with Skip, like, listen, that's dope to me. You can snatch all the glasses, but having good vision is a good thing.
I tried the glasses thing, but I don't like the glare. Like I get a big glare.
Yeah, it is a glare, and you can see my screen through the glasses. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, that was my problem. That's why I stopped doing it. Like, I wanted to look all smart, and I was like, no, I ain't doing it. It's too much work.
Smart. Nah, just bad vision. That's all, my guy. But let's get it started, I guess, because boxing is sort of back. I mean, we got some good fights coming up. Roach fight on December 6th. So, I mean, matter of fact, no, I will take that back. Is Anthony Joshua, does that count?
No,
I don't know,
but not count. I'm not doing that. He's my countryman. I'm not claiming that. I'm not claiming that fight. I'm
just saying we got some stuff to look forward to in terms of boxing, because boxing is frustrating. When I sent you the Richardson Hitchens and Gary Antoine Russell, like Twitter back and forth, you were like, oh, it's boxing stuff. Like it's always a lot of build up, but not a lot of fight scheduled. It's annoying. But shout out to Gary Antoine Russell, because he was on the Jake Paul Tank card, and that was canceled. So I was on Tank. So he's got to wait now, and we are, I guess, got to enjoy these Twitter stories and all that good stuff. But other than that, Twitter wars, it's all good, though. Boxing is still dope as I don't know what. That's why we here tonight.
Yeah, man. Unless you don't put pen to pad, I ain't worried about it. That's how I look at it, man.
Corn Tiafimo, that's a good one coming up too.
That's a great one.
Start of next year. So, like I said, it's going to pick up here in a couple of weeks. Don't even trip. And it picked up somewhat this past weekend, depending on how you felt about that card. I was cool with it, but
it was a good card. It was a good card. It was a good card. I think it was a good card. I think it deserves credit. I've seen worse cards. I'll say that much.
Oh, facts. I mean, we've seen fights that had so much build up, like Mayweather Pacquiao. Also, the last time Devin Haney stepped in the ring in New York City, it was so much build up around that. Ryan Garcia fought Rolly Romero.
Yep.
Turned out not to be the same entertainment value that people were looking for. So it is what it is.
Yeah. So I mean, I think you're just gonna have to take it for what it is, man. I ain't going to insult that card. I thought that card was fine for, like, you got Devin Haney and you got Benavidez on the same card. I'm sorry, and championship fights, I think it was a good card. But yeah, before we talk about those actual fights, we pretty much gave a little bit of away. But before we talk about those fights, we got to knock out some logistics. And you can check out our website, which is theurbansportscene.com. You can subscribe to our podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, TuneIn, iHeartRadio, and other podcast platforms. Just search The Urban Sports Scene. Make sure you subscribe to the Urban Sports Scene YouTube channel. If you're in the YouTube chat, we accept super chats. Super chats help us support our show. Each super chat will be prioritized over all comments in the chat. Don't forget to tweet us at Urban Sports Scene. Hit us up on IG and TikTok at Urban Sports Scene, and like our Urban Sports Scene Facebook page. You can also join our Urban Sports Scene group, Facebook group, search Urban Sports Scene, sports podcasters and sports bloggers, sports podcasters and sports debates. All right, let's get into our edition, the pregame. Here's what we have on tap. We're going to talk about Devin Haney defeating Brian Norman Jr. to become the WBO welterweight champion. We're also going to talk about David Benavidez retaining his WBC light heavyweight title with a TKO victory over Anthony Yarde. All right, Ray, GZ, Saturday in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, Haney defeated Norman by unanimous decision, WBO welterweight champion now, becoming a 3-division champion. What elements of Haney's game plan was most effective against Norman, and how did the second round change the second round knockdown change the whole direction of the fight?
I'm going to try not to be Tangential, not gonna lie, because there's so many thoughts that I have about both sides' game plans, how Haney fought. But I'm gonna say this because I know it's two types of Devin Haney detractors. It's those that hate his father, and it's those that feel like he just doesn't have any power and he's boring. Type of that's kind of what it is. But you asked about game plan, right? And I'm telling you that a power jab like Haney used this past weekend, I think that plan was so dope, and it worked early and often in this fight. It wasn't just a jab like he used against Kambosos. It was a power jab. Also effective counter punching, if you saw that. And he clinched when necessary because he did respect the power of Norman. And I felt like that game plan was so superior to anything the Normans brought, which was first, we're going to cut the ring off. We're going to catch this dude. We're going to put him to sleep. Nah, Devin Haney's too good of a boxer for that. And Devin Haney's father, to me, did the better coaching. That's why I shouted him out. Well, my bad. But I feel like that game plan, like I said, that power jab, that jab was, I mean, it was all night up until about the 12th round. Haney took his foot off the gas. And then his counter punching. I mean, he was the one catching Norman with hooks.
Yes.
And the clinching annoyed people, but he did it in spots where he felt like it was necessary. As soon as Norman came close at times, he would clinch. So those were the three keys that I saw that I felt like, hey, I had no issue with it, and he fought brilliantly, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think it's Alexander Wilson. What's going on, man? So the jab and check hook for Haney put the fight away. I thought, like, just like how I gave Shakur a lot of credit for what he did in his fight, I can give Haney the same amount of flowers. I'm not the biggest, anybody knows me, I'm the biggest Haney supporter. And also to Ray's point, probably because of his father too. His father annoys me. But I'm gonna give him, like, to your point, his game plan was immaculate. It was perfect, man. Like Norman hasn't seen a boxer like Haney, and Haney did also mix it up, man. That knockdown was surprising. I went to a part. I went because I glanced and missed it because I was talking, and then I looked up. Did I go out?
Yeah, briefly.
I went out. All right, because StreamYard tripping. Sorry, my bad. But he called him clean. When he called him clean, I saw the punch. It was a clean shot. I was like, no, that wasn't a fluke shot. That was a clean shot, man. He really boxed a really good fight, man. Yeah, I think towards, the clinching and stuff, I don't have an issue with it because it was in the flow of the fight. It wasn't like running.
No.
It was, I know what's his face for the promoter. What's his name, Ray?
Riyadh. You talking about Turk? Alexander Wilson. Somebody let me know. Can you hear me right now? Because I can't see anybody. I don't see Wole unless maybe I'm tripping. Maybe it's me. Oh, Eddie Hearn. He talking about, okay. Eddie Hearn. I know Eddie Hearn, and he was at ringside with Conor Benn. Exactly. Is that what Wole you referring to?
Yes.
Okay.
You hear me?
I can hear you. I can't see you yet.
I know. But hold on, StreamYard geeking. You're right. It is geeking. It's messing me up.
Okay, so you were talking about Eddie Hearn. My bad. Yeah. I thought you were talking about Turkey.
Yeah. Are you seeing that? I'm good. StreamYard is geeking, just like you talking about, because it's kicking me out. Thanks, man. Thank you. You can hear him. Okay, cool.
Appreciate okay. That's what I thought. Sometimes I was like, is it me?
No, it ain't you. StreamYard is acting up right now. It's really doing some. I'm not even getting the
Thanks, Alexander held me down. I asked him, I was like, let me know if it's me or not. All right, dope. Eddie Hearn, go ahead, brother.
Eddie Hearn, he came out and said, you can't have Haney out there fighting because he doesn't give the Turk the type of fight he wants. Like, he wants that type of fight to mix it up and whatnot. But I didn't think that. I thought he fought a good fight. He mixed it up. He gave you what you wanted. He gave you a knockdown. He gave you something spectacular. You know what I mean? And he boxed. He boxed a good fight. And he looked for this fight here. He looked comfortable at 147. It may be questions. It may be that he's supposed to be at 147 rather than being at where he was at before as a lightweight.
Yeah, he was at 135. Then he moved
135 as a lightweight. Yeah,
I agree, and that was said throughout the broadcast. He looks so big. He looks great. Here's my thing: if there's one criticism of Haney, and this isn't even really criticism, I think he came to welterweight at a good time. There's no more Boots. There's no more Errol.
I'm about to say
there's no more Bud. There's no more
Sean
Porter. There's no more Keith Thurman. There's no more not Mikey Garcia, but Danny Garcia. Yeah. He came at a good time. Norman is a good fighter. I don't buy the inexperienced argument because he had 28 fights under him. He's undefeated, very powerful guy. But Alexander, shout out to you. You said no head movement. There's a lot of things that him and his corner did wrong. And I feel like the experience of Haney's corner, it paid off. They were extremely confident. And one thing, usually, we don't like the broadcast because it's biased on most networks.
Ray getting the same
this
thing
time,
I'm getting. You good?
I love the comment that maybe, just maybe, the Haney saw something that they could take advantage of. Said, let's take this dude. The welterweight division is weak. I agree with that.
Very weak.
So they said, let's take this fight. People think this dude is a killer. The average fan likes to knock out.
Yeah.
We can outbox him, and we know it. This is why guys like Devin Haney and Shakur are somewhat feared. Gary Russell and put him in that category too. They're such skilled boxers that even if you're a puncher, if you can't catch him, it's a wrap. Mayweather proved that over and over again. He would fight the most powerful guys, Canelo, Gaddy, but he wouldn't get caught outside of Maidana fight. Now, when Haney does get caught, like against Jorge Linares, it looks like, oh, this dude might be chinny, but that's not the case either. The first round, he realized I can take this dude's power. And after that, there was no type of – he respected his power, but he didn't fear it. And that's a difference. Yeah. And I think from that point on, then the knockdown came, and you saw Norman fought back. He had a couple good moments. I gave him 3 rounds. Maybe you could argue for 4, but at the same time, he looked like a deer in headlights. This dude is way better than what I thought. And I was like, yes, Haney is proven. Because, I told Wole, we've been doing this show for how long, man? Too long. Yeah. And I'm a Haney fan in terms of his skills. Yeah, you are. I don't always like certain things he does outside the ring. Yeah. And I sometimes wish he would fight certain people. I didn't like the Diaz fight, but Jojo Diaz caught him a few times, and he showed that he had a chin. He was wanting to fight Gary Russell. I'm like, come on, you're much bigger. The Shakur offer, you didn't like that. I didn't like that. But to make my point, Haney can box flat out. And for Eddie Hearn to say that, it's because him and Haney had a falling out from a business standpoint. But that's BS. Conor Benn is moving up. Why act like you sleep at the fight when you know you're not going to fight him anyway unless Haney is going to fight at 54? And Haney already said, I ain't moving up to 54. Who is Boots? Like, I'm not cool. So Haney's about to run the 47 division. However, you got a loaded 140. And when guys like Gary Antoine Russell and Richardson Hitchens start to move up to 147, then you're going to see how real Haney is and how serious they are about fighting the best. But he don't duck smoke, though. I can say that. I wish he'd have fought T.O. He wanted that fight. He fought Loma. And I thought Loma won, but it was so close. Can't argue with it. Can't argue with it all.
I mean, I think he's opportunistic. You know what I mean? Like that's why I look at Haney and his team. They're very they're opportunistic. They know they got a good idea of who they want to fight and when they want to fight that individual. So I ain't mad. I mean, I ain't mad at it, but I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like to like you mentioned Alexander's point, and you said it too. Like he picked a great time to be a welterweight. Like it is not like all of a sudden now it's like this is the time to be a welterweight. You know what I mean? Like it's a great time. So you're not fighting those dudes right now because all of them are moving up. I'm at 154 and above. So this is a good like if you look at Norman, no knock on Norman, but if you look at his track record and dude, his body count, it's not an impressive body count, right? At 147. So and not to say he's not a skilled boxer. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like we see it. He's not. I mean, he's not at that level. Well, I'm gonna say he's not at that level. Let me correct myself. He hasn't been tested. He hasn't been battle tested. So this was a good fight for him. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with that
for Haney. So, but it's still impressive though. Like to be
very much impressive.
To be a 3-division champion is still impressive. You can't take that away from him at all.
He sealed his induction to the Hall of Fame, period. If you ask me about the Hall of Fame, because you can't be a 3-division world champion and not be in the Hall of Fame. So he's 27 years old. He's still young. This is why I'm excited because I think he's going to be young enough to, if he stays at 47, then again, he'll catch the Gary Antoine Russells of the world, but he might end up catching a guy like Ben Johnson, who is up and coming. Give him 3 years. He's going to be in title contention if he can stay at that weight because he's a big 147 pounder. But Alexander, I want to comment on what he said. He said Ben is going back to 147. I don't trust
it sounded like that. It sounded like that.
He's full of it, my dude. And here's why. They were trying to weight drain. What's his name? That Ben just fought. He just.
What's his face? The rival. What's the dude? The dude's rival.
I can't think of his name right now.
I can't even think of it. Hold on. Let me.
Chris Eubank.
Eubank. Yeah.
So they intentionally weight drain Eubank. Thank you.
Thank
they intentionally weight drain Eubank and were like at the end, well, we're too small for this weight now. We're going to move up. But that was just to make it look good because really Eubank did that for the bag, bro, period. He could have not signed that contract and agreeing to a rehydration clause for one, and then also agreeing to a rematch clause. So I don't know how truthful Eddie Hearn is. He's somebody who I respect what he's achieved in the game, especially he was hot at one point. He was hotter than Al Heyman, and he was hotter than Top Rank because Top Rank and they were all fighting each other. Yeah. So I respect the fact that he's reached across the aisle, but I don't always trust him when it comes to certain things. However, that's another test. If Ben should go, I agree. Truth be told, shout out, he should go to 154. I agree. I think that fits him. And I think Haney is right where he needs to be. So Haney's going to dominate the 47 or welterweight division until some real dogs are able to come up there. But that's a good look for him, and it's a good look for his camp. But there's no more question, and I think his ability, I don't think anybody should question his chin no more. I never did. I thought that he was a dog from day one, except I still don't think, even with the knockdown, it was nice. The pop looked nice, but it's still, Norman didn't respect his power like that. Even later on in the fight, he was still coming forward. There's certain guys that you're not going to be able to come forward against. Haney's one that you can, but Haney's such a skilled boxer that you can get popped. And he fought stronger. Definitely. That jab, like I said, was stiff, man. Yeah. I think like if he fought, let's say Loma's too small for 47. If he fought Loma this way, I think he beats Loma a lot easier than he did at the smaller weight, which was 35. I think he fought Loma at.
B Scowl says Schofield.
Beat Abdullah Mason?
Beat Mason.
Schofield got popped too, but like I said, the skills pay the bills. That's good. Mason looked dominant. I know. Wole, you said you was only talking about the two main events.
They can talk about. I missed that fight. I'm only hold you. I ain't see the fight. You can talk about it. I missed that fight.
Between Bam and Abdullah Mason.
I heard Bam look good though.
Benavidez looked dominant. This was the best fight of the card to me because Norman he looked good in certain rounds. Like I said, I gave him. Abdullah Mason does get hit, and that's another thing to highlight about Norman is he had been down before as well in his career versus Haney. I haven't seen Haney down as a pro yet.
I don't I question Haney's chin, but again, I personally question Haney because I'm all about how you respond to when you get clean hit, and I just don't like his response when he gets clean hit. You know what I'm saying? And it was even before Ryan. Like Ryan just put it over the top, but it was before that. I don't like it's not about always going down, it's about how you respond to it. And like a lot of times when he gets hit clean, it isn't like, for me, it isn't like the best response to the punch.
Yeah. See, the thing is, against Jojo Diaz, he got hit clean. I mentioned that he got.
But I don't respect. Do you like Jojo power? Because I don't think Jojo.
No. What I'm saying is, I'm not. What I'm saying is, but he had all the advantages. He had the reach. He had the height. Same thing when he fought Linares. He had the advantages. Same thing with Loma. He had the height and reach advantage. But when he fought Garcia, he doesn't possess those advantages. So when he got hit, it was like it made him think twice. When he realized first round he was downloading info, I can take Norman's power. Ooh, no. There was no more fear factor.
What do we got here? No, we got. I'm gonna read this. Yeah,
so shout out to you. Rolly looked better against Garcia, and he does have power. It's just again, Dev is such a skilled boxer. Going back to what somebody said about Floyd Schofield is very skilled too, and he has power. He's got more power than Haney. That might be a good look. But you said for Abdullah Mason, I know at the smaller weight. I don't know if anybody. Rolly's a good fight for Haney, I guess, for sure. But outside of that, Haney, he's gonna run that division, in my opinion. Just saying. I don't know if you agree.
I think he's gonna run that division too until somebody else moves up. I think he's gonna run that division.
Rolly should take the fight. That'd be a good look.
I mean, I'm not a believer in Rolly beating Devin. I'm not gonna.
I don't think so either. But I'm saying I think it'd be a good look for him.
Who, for Rolly or for Devin?
For Rolly.
I think it's a good look for both. I think it's a good look for Rolly, and I mean, I had this as well. I had this conversation when I was with some of my friends when we was watching this fight, and I was like, Rolly is a good look for a lot of people because I mean, it's the popularity. He has a drawing. So for somebody like Devin Haney, it just adds to your resume in terms of more eyes on you. So I'm not, I think because we had this whole conversation about Bud, right? And he was like, how can Bud get to the next level? I was like, because he was talking about Bud gonna get more than Canelo for fight 2 because they're working on a deal. I know we're going off topic, but I'm just bringing it in. Cool. But he was saying that Bud should get more of the purse than Canelo. And I was like, no, Canelo's still the draw. You know what I mean? Like, he's still the draw. So the draw will always get will always get the most money. I don't care if he beat him or whatever. Now he should. I said in fairness, you're right. If you're talking about being fair, yeah, Bud should get more money in a purse than Canelo. But that's not how boxing works. You know, the draw is still the draw. Like I had to go back. Even if you remember Mike Tyson, he lost to Evander Holyfield. Who you think got the most money in fight two? Still Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson was still the draw. Holyfield won fight one, but Mike Tyson was still the draw in fight two. So the same thing applies to here. Like in terms of Rolly for like a Haney, I'm not saying about the money, whatever, but in terms of building your stature, building your brand, Rolly's a good look for Haney because it's a beatable opponent, and you're going to get eyes off of it alone. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Tank always down lows. I agree with that comment from truth be told, but he was winning those rounds early on. Absolutely, I agree with that. It's just that for Rolly against even like more crafty boxer and Haney, I think that he wouldn't be able to steal those early rounds like he did against Tank. However, if I'm Rolly, I'm fighting a fight that I don't have anything to lose. People not expecting me to win, which was interesting because in this fight, Haney was an underdog because of his last performance against Ramirez, which made sense. But like Haney said in the post-fight presser, every fight is different. I may not fight the same fight against Ramirez that I have against Norman. But the biggest difference to me was the corners. I want to know what you thought because the advice that Haney was getting was spot on versus Norman was, you need to punch. You know, like they wanted to knock him out solely. That's it. And when you heard Haney, Bill Haney's like, he ain't that bad. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep moving. Keep counter punching. Keep that jab stiff. He was giving him such great information. He was pumping him up like this dude ain't a killer like that. You ain't even been hit yet, is what he told him. I just thought it was dope. I feel like the experience did show in the corners, not necessarily.
I think that it's all about panicking, right? It's experience. You got knocked down, so you panic. Now it's more of I gotta get it back all at once. So you saw a little bit more overly aggressive, not just having a tailored boxing game or boxing plan. So yeah, I think back to that initial question, I think that's what kind of changed. That knockdown changed everything for Norman in round two because it was now like I got to get all of that back all at once rather than fighting the fight and let it just come, come naturally and eventually get your opportunity. Get your opportunity to knock them out. Like just set up punches to get it rather than saying, you know what, I need to go all out and get it. Like for instance, we saw like it's the same reason why though this individual didn't get knocked out. But the reason why he lost the fight to Pollo and Antoine. Antoine was going strictly for the knockout. He wasn't putting punches together, right? That was his thing. He wasn't putting punches together. You go fast forward to Norman. Once he got knocked down, he wasn't trying to put punches together. He was going for the knockout because he felt like I got to get mine back. And also, and it plays a part. Real talk. I know it sounds like weird, but it does play a part where. You've seen this dude. You've seen the reputation of Haney is like, all right, I can easily get this knockdown back, right? Because what you saw the last fight, you're not thinking about, all right, let me put a real solid game plan, put the work out there in terms of setting up my punches to knock this dude out. I'm more thinking of now like he's easy to get, right? Rather than thinking like, all right, let me really set him up to do this and to knock him out, because again, you're still dealing with you're dealing with a dude out there who does understand the sweet science of boxing. Like regardless of what you think about Devin Haney, he is a scientific boxer. Like he's a skilled boxer. He only gets like what happened to Ryan. We said this, during when it happened to him, he got in his own way. It's like he sometimes he tends to go, tries to play the bravado game. Well, he doesn't have that type of power to play the bravado game. Like when he boxes, he is hard to beat. When he boxes, he is difficult to beat.
100% true. Just FYI, if you missed the fights, Riyadh is dope. They posted it the next day. The only fight that I think is not there right now on YouTube is the Benavidez fight, but the Haney and Norman fight has almost 1 million views already. So check it out.
Ring TV, Ring TV is dope.
Subscribe here as well. But that's the one thing I love about Riyadh season. I wanted to get your opinion on real quick. I don't know if you kind of answered in that, but you clearly, I hope you agree that like Bill Haney had the advantage in terms of training and just the corner. And I think that Brian Norman Sr. will learn from it. I for real, I think they could run it back if he goes back to the drawing board. He wins, let's say, 3 fights in a row. I think they will. I would gladly watch that again because it actually was a good fight, in my opinion. Although it depends on the path that Haney chooses to take after this. Like, he really wants Ryan back. I mean, that's all he talked about in the post fight. All he talked about is he wanted Ryan Garcia back. I'm not sure if I'm so excited about that because we want to see new up and coming boxers fight the best fighting the best. And Ryan Garcia, I think he's got to prove himself before he gets back there. He just lost the road. He's coming off a loss, but it looks like he's going to get Mario Barrios. I don't want to see Haney fight Barrios. I think that's easy work for him as well. Yeah. Let Ryan win some fights first. I'm cool with Conor Ben fighting either one of them, to be honest. Conor Ben will be a good fight for Haney. Great fight.
Always good. Like this question.
Do I have Norman beating Rolly?
I don't like. Personally, me personally, yes.
Yeah, he said what judge had a 114, 113.
Oh, that was he was tripping. He was tripping. He was tripping, bro. Like, look, man, he was tripping.
8-4 at best.
Like
8-4. It was 9-3 on my card.
With a knockdown too. He was tripping. That
was crazy. So if he didn't knock him down, he'd had a draw.
Are you serious? Like, what are you watching? Like,
that's crazy.
I swear, man. Something when I was like, when the card came out, I was like, I don't like the way they doing this announcement. But then it was still a unanimous decision. But I like when he said 114, 113, I was like, did I watch the same fight? Like,
what did I tell you, Wole? I don't trust boxing judges, period.
But he got a knockdown too, though, bro. He got a knockdown.
Yeah, I like Dre. Yeah. I mean, to me, Dre now is a little more independent. He can say what he wants. I feel like he was a little bit handcuffed by Top Rank, just like Timothy Bradley was. You see, Tim Bradley came out that shell once Top Rank was like, we're not ESPN wasn't renewing that deal.
Yeah, man.
Bro, that's what we need. We need more independent commentary, man. I'm telling you, because it's so dope versus the bias stuff. But it wasn't bad on Saturday because there wasn't a lot of controversy.
Yeah.
Everybody who won, they won unanimously. It was clear knockouts. It wasn't anything to kind of be debatable. Although Mike Coppinger, you saw what Shakur posted about him. True be told, what you think about that? Mike Coppinger said he gave like rounds 7 through 10 to Norman. Like, he had it really close. And then Shakur posted Mike Coppinger needs to be fired. He don't like Mike Coppinger anyway. But I'm just saying.
Wild,
Tim Bradley used to say some wild stuff. I agree with that. I didn't like Tim Bradley, to be honest, for a long time. I like his YouTube channel now, though. I think he does some good stuff.
I do not like Tim
wrong
Bradley
about this. Now, see, he don't come out and say nothing when he's wrong, but when he's right, he come out beating his chest. He ain't said nothing yet about this fight.
I don't know if Haney doesn't match up well. I'm gonna say this much. It's not that Haney doesn't match up well against Ryan Garcia. I think Haney's just stubborn. If Haney just boxes Ryan Garcia, he doesn't lose to Ryan Garcia.
Well, I give him credit for getting up off that canvas 3 times and fighting back and making it close. But like I told you earlier, he does not have the reach advantage and he doesn't have the height advantage against Ryan. Or the speed advantage for real. Maybe a better boxer, better boxing IQ.
But you can't. No, see, this is the thing. When someone has one hand, and he just play the one hand, bro. He's too skilled. He's too skilled of a boxer not to dog.
Oh,
like,
for
sure. To have one hand beat you like that consistently in that fight, you can't adjust. So one hand, you gotta look for one hand when it comes around.
He got cracked.
Bro, he got the first time shouldn't have happened. Everybody knows the one hand. Did Tank get hit with the one hand?
Tank said, what did Tank say after that, though? He said, that's the hardest I've ever been hit in my life. He's like,
but he barely got hit that clean. He barely got hit clean. He didn't get hit clean in the jaw like that. Man, no, Haney need to stop. He need to.
Garcia was weight drained, but I mean, it is what it is, though.
Haney needs to. If Haney can beat Ryan Garcia, if he just jabs him, because when he fought the jab, he was winning the rounds easy. That's what it was.
He's going.
That's on him. That's on him. That's on him. So like. Ain't that it matches up. It's just Haney gets in his own way. I'm gonna be real with you. He gets in his own way.
In that fight, like you said about Norman, sometimes when you get hit, same thing. Remember what happened to Errol when he got cracked by Terrence? He was throwing looping punches. He was coming in. He was getting hit between shots. But I'm telling you, Anthony Joshua said the same thing about when he fought Andy Ruiz. He was like, bro,
he cracked him.
As soon as he got cracked, he said, I wasn't the same. My equilibrium was off. Devin Haney, like I said, give him credit that they should have stopped it for real. But Devin Haney came back in that fight. You're right. I just feel like he got hit and he got cracked hard and he wasn't the same after that.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. As I'm saying,
he don't respond though is superior though.
No, I'm saying he don't respond like I forgot the fight. What fight was it where he got cracked and he was like wobbling the whole fight? He just had to get himself together. Haney, he was wobbling
He
for
got hit by Linares late, but
because Linares got him good.
Yeah.
So it's like, but he doesn't.
He was walking like this.
Yeah, like he don't. I'm just saying, like
he's not chinny though, bro. He survived. I mean, he took Norman's power really good.
Oh yeah, I'm giving him credit for this. I'm just talking about regularly. Like, nah, I'm not really.
That's why I said he ducked the smoke of the better welterweights. Like, there's no way he's going to stop like a Sean Porter from coming forward. There's no way you know Thurman doesn't catch him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I believe that the 47 division just ain't what it was. So yeah, he's gonna look superior at times against these guys.
He has a problem with speed, but not being.
I like Haney. I know they're annoying, Wole, but like you a WWE fan, you gotta look past the annoyance. When you know somebody's a star, they're a star. You know somebody's dope.
No, I'm being real. I'm being real about Haney. Like, I'm literally, because there's people out there, like Floyd annoyed the hell out of me, but I understood what Floyd was about.
Right.
So I can look past that. That doesn't bother me. Like, I know Floyd. I even told folks when I like Pacquiao more than Floyd. I said, like, yeah, Pacquiao probably gonna lose to Floyd.
For sure.
I said that. Like, I'm not against Haney in terms of skill. I literally, it's the same way I said about Deontay Wilder. When folks like Deontay got a chin, like, no, he don't. The way he responds to a punch, and he don't say he got a chin. It's like Canelo got a chin. The way he responds to a punch, you can't even tell he got hit hard. Canelo be like, okay. You can't tell. Like, you could tell. To me, some folks, when they get wobbly or whatever, I'm like, all right, this dude's chin is like, he tough. I think he's tough. I think he's tough. He can stay up, but I do think it's easy to get him to a loopy state of mind.
Well, we agree that Haney doesn't duck smoke, right? He went internationally.
Do I think he does? See, that's to be determined. I don't know. I feel like,
okay. Well, that's what I was about to get at. Here's why.
All right,
you go abroad. You go to Australia to fight Kambosos, who everybody knew he.
That's smoke.
Everybody knew he was going to win that fight, right?
Yeah, exactly. I'm about to say.
Need glasses to know that, but. Yeah. Go across the pond and fight Ben. Let me see you do that. You know what I'm saying? Ben's not a draw here, but you can make a lot of bread with Riyadh Season and Eddie Hearn if you go over there. Eddie Hearn don't like you. Go prove him wrong. That's what I would do.
He don't gotta go there. Ben can come over here. He don't gotta go over there.
I agree. See, I don't think he's chin either. I agree.
No, he shouldn't go over there. Ben should come over here. Ben ain't no bigger name than no freaking Haney. I don't care. If
I'm talking about money. I'm talking about money. Period. Ben, you know Ben is not a draw in the States.
Yeah, Ben don't need to come up. He come
and then the fight is going to be at a different time.
Talk about money just for him. Okay, I got you.
Haney, go beat him over there. Go get that Riyadh money, my dude.
I'm gonna lie to you. I think Ben is beat up. All right, so everybody, how high are you on Ben?
No, come on now. Ben is skilled and Ben has power too.
How high are you on Ben? I'm asking how high are you? Very high.
I think Haney beats him by a split decision, maybe.
I think
I wouldn't be surprised.
I think Haney beats Ben, and I think he beats him pretty easily.
You said New York likes Ben? Man. Okay, so Haney versus Ben.
They do like him because they do like him.
At Barclays,
they do like him in New York. They like him in New York.
I'm asking y'all. I'm just asking y'all.
Sell out?
Does Barclays sell out for Haney Ben? Haney schools Ben.
I think so too. I don't think it's close. I'm serious. I don't think it's close.
Ben, I think Ben is powerful, man. I really do.
I mean, everybody looks powerful.
I think Haney's superior boxer. He neutralized that power.
Everybody looks powerful when you. How many losses the Eubanks gonna have? Like
3. Yeah, like 3.
I'm not. Really,
like I said, Eubank was getting his money. I ain't mad at Eubank.
Look, man, I'm not into Ben. Conor Ben's cool. He talks a good game. I just don't think he's.
Thank you.
I agree. I'm not arguing that because the UK, everybody.
I'm not saying you are. I'm just saying thank you.
I believe if you're gonna, if you're telling me what you were saying earlier, which I totally agree with this point, it's better money wise. It is better to fight in the UK for a Ben than because I don't think he said Oakland.
He said Oakland. That's why I started laughing.
No, because I don't think real talk. You're right. I don't think I don't even think Haney would be vicious in New York. So yeah, I think you're right. The best it is London. Like, do you think they sell out Barclay? I don't know. They sell out Barclay.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. Now I think about it.
I don't think they do. Yeah. I think Ben may have some love in New York, but I'm saying overall.
Yeah.
And I think they would hate Haney over there, and he would thrive on that. That's what the Haneys thrive on. Can you imagine that tour through London? Bill Haney is basically taunting these.
Hate him here,
like Floyd did. Ricky Hatton, was rest in peace. But I'm just saying,
I know you're talking about.
It would be fire. Like the lead up to this fight was whack. They did these stage fights and stuff. Like I'm not doing Norman Haney. Like it's weak. Haney, I mean, Norman got his t-shirt ripped like
Crocker.
some WWE type stuff, bro.
Paul said Haney versus Crocker.
I don't know, man. I think Ben would be a good move. 80,000, like you said, man, that would be crazy. Everybody would win in that. The only thing is what time would the fight start, but that don't affect us as much unless it's Inoue. That's the only fight that I can't watch Inoue, bro, because they're like Inoue fights at 5 a.m. You know,
look, man, you got me. I watched
3 hours of undercards, and it's like 8 o'clock, and you still ain't seen Inoue fight, and then it's over within 4 rounds. Like, man,
I just want to watch Inoue on replay, and I'm good enough. I'm good enough with that, man. That dude is amazing. Hey, everybody in the chat, appreciate y'all pulling up. Make sure you hit that like button if you haven't. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Please. Haney. So do you feel like, this is my question, you feel like at 147 Haney kind of like questioned all the doubts? You know, he had a lot of negative stuff with, you know, obviously Ryan Garcia and whatnot. Even his last fight, a lot of people had a lot of, you know, stuff to say about how he fought in his last fight in New York. So is that over? Like, now has Haney kind of erased that stigma?
No. Okay. Simply because, well, no, he showed that he's versatile. I think he's erased the stigma, yes. But you haven't seen the last of a Haney fight that people might not think is pleasing to the eye. Because like he said afterwards, if I fight somebody, I'm gonna fight a smart fight. You heard during the commentary, right? They were saying Haney is okay with being safe. He didn't go for the knockout against Norman because he was playing it safe. Whenever he had somebody hurt, Regis Prograis, he should knock Regis out, but he didn't because he plays it safe. He's going to outbox you. He's okay with winning on points versus the average fan wants to see a knockout. So no, we haven't seen the end of it. But Haney, even when he fights a fight like a Shakur where he don't get hit and he's just tagging somebody, that's okay for me. The sweet science is fine for us.
Yeah,
the mainstream or the average casual fan, whatever, they like, man, I'm not watching this dude. There were people complaining during the fight that he's clinching and that it was boring.
That Paul saying right now. Yeah. Oh no, sorry. Yeah.
See? Yeah. People think he's boring, and that's not going to change, bro. It's not going to change. He got that knockdown, which is good, but even with the knockdown, like I think Norman was surprised by it, but I think Norman could be hit harder by like a Tank Davis per se. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So, yeah, tickets are cheap in the UK. Is that what it is? Maybe we need to go to a fight over there, Wole. I want to go to Wimbledon first, but maybe we need to hit up.
They said cheap in the UK.
Getting to the UK is the challenge, man.
Oh my God, that's tripping.
Plane tickets are ridiculous. Anyway, that's another subject. But Devin Haney, to me, I think he won the weekend for real, for real. Everybody knew what Benavidez was going to do. I think that announcement afterwards, you know, we'll get there, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But I still think he wins. Bam Rodriguez. Well, you know what? I don't know. I don't know. I want to be careful because I don't want to disrespect Abdullah. Abdullah is somebody who is, to me, exciting to watch, even though he gets hit. But that's what's going to make him probably fan too. You know.
Yeah.
Keyshawn sound like he moving up as well.
Everybody trying. Yeah.
With Jay Prince. Yeah. So I don't see him fighting Abdullah Mason. Abdullah Mason, his best bet is Shakur at 35. Period.
Yeah.
Or Roach. We'll see, because Roach about to be on the pound for pound list after come December 6th.
That's a big fight. That's a big fight. Styles, that style is not good in the UK.
Well, that might be facts. That might be facts.
He's right. It's a different style.
That might be facts. That might be a problem. The goal is to get the people there, but they'll probably boo him about it there. Yeah, they like crowd pleasing fights over there.
They do. I'm trying to think about anybody. Yeah, you know what? They're right. They're right.
I think it's somebody who's been like boring as far in the UK.
Yeah, they're right.
Well, Ricky Burns, maybe. Ricky Burns, he fought in this country more than he did the UK, I guess. But
yeah, I think
Ricky Burns toe to toe with Bud better Earl did. So
yeah, I mean, if you look at what the big fights that have been happening at Wembley, I don't know. I think that he's right.
Any update on Tank Roach rematch? Well, yeah, it is actually, because Tank got in trouble and he lost the bag that was going to retire him. He is now reconsidering Roach next year. That's what I heard. So
that's what's up, man.
But Roach is like, you gotta wait on me now, my brother, because Roach was compensated financially by PBC, which made him like chill on continuing to push forward.
Hey, I heard about this.
I
heard this. This is what I've heard. I heard this. I've heard this. I've heard this often recently. Yeah, nobody. Anyway, and we're getting him out of there.
Pay-per-views aren't as big of a deal, I think, over there. Like, shoot, you can watch a fight on Sky Sports versus here. They try to charge us sick. Yeah. Although, shout out to like I said, Turk, because Turk, he's all about making it affordable. And Stream East is gone, so that hurt a lot.
Turk the GOAT, man. Turk the GOAT, bro. Turk is the GOAT.
Turk doing his thing, man. He's putting together some good cards.
Man, I love Turk, man. Nobody gonna ever make me change. I love Turk.
Don't like it, but Heyman is starting to warm up the worker with it. We're gonna get some good fights coming up, and it's starting now, all the way through January.
The UK charges $35 for pay-per-views.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
That's cheap. That's cheap, actually.
While we over here,
you like 50 something, right?
Paying double that. And then you got so much piracy in the United States that people are always finding ways. Twitter always posting.
I know they do. They do. You posting. I don't look at their Twitter stuff. I feel like it may give me a virus or something. I don't trust the Twitter.
Oh, it could. It could.
Yeah. I think would. Yeah, me too. I do. I really.
I don't know. Because I'm gonna ask you this: is Neri better than Bam? Is Luis Neri better than Bam? Tell me.
I don't think so.
The Zone 75 whole year, if I'm not mistaken. Is it really? But you still, if you have the Zone, well, no, I don't know. I don't really rock with the Zone as much because sometimes
Andy Cruz. They said he can see.
Andy Cruz would be a good fight. That would be a good fight because nobody wants to fight him, man. Neri is not better than Bam. Okay, I agree. That's fine.
Yeah, I don't think Neri's better than Bam.
With that. But Neri fought pretty good. So Bam probably give
no, I think Bam is better than Neri. He'll
give Inoue a decent fight early on. I think Inoue is just that dude, like he's like Pacquiao, but
yeah, I think he just got a different type of.
He just gets stronger as he goes.
He gets stronger, and he ain't scared. He ain't scared. Even like I saw enough. I've seen enough. Like I used to be ignorant. I've seen enough. I've seen enough of that dude. I was like, why are they ranking this dude up there? And I was like, he ain't that good. No one ain't watched this dude fight. He fight at a time nobody watching. And then I watched it, went back and watched it. I was like, oh yeah, he is good.
Yeah, well, again, it's because of the time difference and all like that. And sometimes we don't always have, as boxing fans in the States, don't always have like a clear picture of who his opponents are or not as familiar. So that hurts him. When he came to Vegas, though, well, no, he fought in New York. Did he fight in New York or Vegas?
It was Vegas. He fought in
Vegas. Yeah. It was only like 3,000 people, if I remember. But he stole the show.
Everybody was so impressed.
I still think Usyk wins that. Atama's up and coming. He needs more experience, in my opinion, before Usyk entertains that fight. But everybody, we talked about this with my man Sunday at Fan Rankings. Go check his YouTube channel out, by the way.
Check it out.
Atama is being anointed as the next coming of Iron Mike.
They do this to every overseas boxer, I swear.
While Atama fight Benavidez at cruiserweight, that'd be dope.
Hey, bro, we got folks got to start talking about it, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, and we're gonna talk. We about to go to the Benavidez stuff though, but
okay,
Benavidez may got to go to heavyweight, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
Benavidez, but dude,
he may gotta be heavyweight, bro.
As big as he is.
Yeah,
his speed does not,
bro. It's still elite, bro. I would say the same. It's amazing. But anyway, the main event. Speaking of Benavidez, the main event on the Riyadh card was Benavidez versus Yarde. Benavidez put belt to ass on Yarde. Like that thing was crazy. How did Benavidez establish control early for you, Ray? And what specific adjustments allowed him to overwhelm Yarde and dominate that fight, especially in the seventh round.
Where it changes the second round,
okay,
it was about 45 seconds, and he just hit him with a flurry. And
you saw that joint,
and
you see the joint when he was just like hitting him with straight, like, I was like, yo, what? I was like, hey, are you blocking this? Are you gonna stop? Are you gonna? I was
it
like,
was some Rocky type stuff. That's what I'm saying. Like where he just could not see where the punches were coming from. And credit to Yarde, he stayed in the fight, but after that second round, he wasn't trying to exchange. He would throw a 1-2 and that's it. And Benavidez would hit him with 8.
The homie.
Sunday was good. We just talked about you, bro. We just spoke you up, my guy.
Sure did. That weight and speed did translate to light heavyweight.
That's what I'm saying. That's scary, bro.
It's crazy, man. Like,
so Benavidez Usyk might actually work one of these days.
I think it could. Like, I go like, I mean,
because I was worried, like everybody else, that if he falls, like, well, I mean, sparring is different. Let me not bring up sparring. I was thinking if Benavidez fights Bivol, opponent of that size and power, that maybe his power doesn't translate, but the speed and the power. Like I said, I give y'all credit.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
And better be.
I don't know. I think Bivol maybe. I don't know what better be, but Bivol maybe. But I'm even in both of those fights.
Those would be great fights, though. Period.
They will all be great fights. But if I had to, but even with all that, Benavidez would still be the favorite to me.
Folks ducking Benavidez for a reason, though.
I'm telling you, man. Look, man, this is not. Look. That stoppage was crazy, dog. Like that was like real talk. That was such a dominating fight by one. It was so one-sided. It was ridiculous.
But he does that all the time.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like
in the fight, Anthony Durrell, what's his name? I was just thinking about him. Jaleon Love. He kept him in the fight because he just wants to beat on you, bro.
Yeah, like
I gotta get Benavidez on the show. Benavidez, respond to my text, bro.
No, I'm be real, man. Like I feel like, and just to this, what Beat Scout, like I do want to say, like I just feel like Benavidez is underrated. Like I really believe he's underrated because he really is one of them. Like I don't think folks talk about it. He is really one of them because, like Ray said, it's not that, and he gives you a fan-pleasing fight. He also his hand speeds for a big dude is crazy. He has pop out. He has power out of it. He is a high volume puncher with skill. He ain't throwing punches just to throw punches. He is a high volume punch thrower with skill. Like you don't get that. You got some dudes who just throw punches to throw punches and say, you know what? They throw a lot of punches. He has intent with all those punches. Man, we don't talk about that dude like that, bro. We like Ray, me and you talk about him. I mean, real, me and you talk about him. But the boxing world, when I look online and when I look for these lists, they don't talk about him like they need to be talking about him. For real.
The only reason he's not as high, like even though we did the list with fan rankings with Sunday, is because the opposition doesn't necessarily it doesn't equate to him being up there with the Usyks of the world, but that's not his fault because again, he takes what he can get. That's why he's moving up. The more he moves up, the better competition. He gonna continue to sleep, folks. And then I think Bivol knows that it's good for Russia and money, and that better be that fighting him again, sure. But
you gotta have part 3 because the way it was both fights is a draw.
I agree.
1-1. They gotta have part 3. They got to.
That's where Benavidez is going to be sitting there. Benavidez already announced his next fight. We know what's coming.
It's what's his face, right? He announced it. What's his face?
Yeah, he announced it afterwards.
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah.
I'm just saying he's going to get one of them. One of them. I don't think he gets both. Looks worse than Wilder. With boxing skills. Okay.
Yeah.
He got more skill than Wilder. I was going to say.
Oh yeah. Benavidez Benavidez made him look worse.
Yeah, well, he was getting rocked, but like I said, he stayed in the fight, and then he had to go down. I think he really needed to rest too in that moment.
Hey man, bro, he should have been down early, bro. His face was about to curse. His face was all jacked up, bro. Like that was not. Yeah, bro, that was not the look.
Ooh, let me show this one.
Go ahead for it.
Whether we like it or not, we have to accept that Benavidez is a strong fighter who delivers the contact fights we all want to see.
Agreed.
The great one everyone avoids. Benavidez just needs one big fight, and that will be against Bivol. I agree with that.
I agree.
I don't think Zurdo Ramirez can withstand Davis' pressure and punching power. Great comment, bro.
Man, I love that comment, bro. Basically, you like with me. That's where we at.
Great comment.
That's great comment, bro.
I appreciate you, my guy, for real.
Yeah.
That was dope. That's some real stuff, man. He's the boogeyman.
He is, man.
He is the boogeyman. Like, they don't like him as much, I heard, in Mexico because he's more Mexican American. But I'm telling you, Canelo messed that money up by not fighting him. Period.
He messed his money. He messed up his money. You're right.
Big for Canelo. Man. Yes, I get it. But Canelo fought Bivol. So that means he fought. He knew what was up. Just like my man just put out there. Shout out to Francisco. That was dope.
I agree. Yeah, man. Make it happen. Like,
Make it happen. I agree.
Well, I think he's definitely aligned. If he wins his next fight, beats Ramirez, which I expect him to do, then when Bivol and Benavidez, is that out yet? I mean, has that been has a date come out yet? Have they assigned a third fight?
Yeah. No. That got rescheduled. I thought you was talking about Benavidez. That's like Mexican.
No, not that one.
Was it Cinco de Mayo? He said it's going to be.
Oh, did he say probably Cinco de Mayo? I'm guessing.
Yeah, y'all tell me. I don't know.
But I'm saying but after when they fight, Benavidez is right on. That's going to be his fight. He's getting the winner. He's getting the winner. Like I know he's getting the winner. He got to get the winner.
And you got Turk in the mix too.
You got to, because he's he's the perfect type of fighter for Turk because he wants to smoke. He's the perfect fighter for Turk.
Crawford to move up. I think Crawford could move up. Like Crawford could fight the other Charlo.
Yeah,
he could fight some guys that are a little bit bigger than him. He's probably going to.
Yeah,
I just think his legacy is cemented at this point.
Well, he's gonna fight Canelo for the rematch. He's fighting Canelo. He's fighting Canelo in a rematch.
He is.
Yeah, they're working. I'm saying. Let me not be definite. They're working on. They're working on another contract.
Yeah, I mean, again, I think Canelo would.
Yeah, I saw the rematch. Yeah, I saw the rematch. I thought so. I thought
it's been signed for real.
Yeah, I heard they're working on it. Like it's thorough. I don't know if it's been signed, but I know I've heard they're working on it.
So, biggest fight in boxing, is it the rematch or is it T.O. Shakur?
Oh no, but it's Canelo in it. It's definitely Canelo Crawford.
Canelo Crawford rematch.
Yeah, none of them dudes are bigger names than. I mean, Crawford's his name has now been elevated, and Canelo's still Canelo.
He said, "Why?" Yeah. Well, I mean, Canelo again on the scorecards. If Terrence Crawford doesn't take that 12, we see a draw. So closer fight according to the judges. So it might be a close fight. Canelo probably could have had a better fight. Canelo put together more combinations, but Bud is a great counterpuncher, and he's so quick that's what it was.
Well, Bud fought a great fight.
He said Alvarez wants the money. I agree with that too.
Right wants the money.
That's
good money.
But that's good money. His money is better. He just might get put to sleep during that. He don't want that to happen. Canelo.
He ain't going to sleep. He want his money. That man don't fall.
No, that's what I'm saying. No, I'm saying I think he knows if he's about money, which he is.
Yeah.
He knows the Benavidez fight, whether it's Texas, Miami, I don't know where they had a fight at.
Oh, you talking about Benavidez? Oh, he can
But he know he might get put to sleep against Benavidez.
I think he does. I think he really thinks that Benavidez will. I think he knows that it'd be a long night. He would get massacred. I don't know if he go down, but I know he knows he's going to take one. I know he's going to take one.
His face would be red as all.
Yeah, serious. It's gonna be like, man, it's like when I fought Triple G again. You know, he gonna have a war. Like because again, which is different from what Bud did. Bud fought from the outside and fought a really smart fight, and combinations and whatnot. Canelo, I mean, Benavidez ain't doing. He gonna put up combinations, but he gonna come at you. He gonna come at you, and he gonna punch more than you. He gonna punch more than you. So that's what it is.
Benavidez, I think, is a little more marketable. I know Samson or Jose Senior, like they need to do a better job of marketing him and getting him, getting him in fights that we are wanting to see and are able to see. Like if he's done for the year, like that sucks for me, bro.
Yeah, I mean, he said right now, T.O. versus Shakur is the biggest fight in New York. I mean, it's a big fight. All right, let me put it this way: for the boxing fan, because you feel like you don't know where it can go, but I don't know. I'm on the side saying Shakur going anyway, but I get it. On the boxing side, I think it does lean you to say it's more popular if you're a boxing fan, but for the casuals, no. I'm sorry, it's not. For the casuals, it's not.
Boxing fans, I agree with that, because the fight I'm most looking forward to next, honestly, is Cool Boy Scooters Stephen Fulton. He's fighting he's fighting Shock.
Yeah.
Shocky. That's gonna be a good fight.
That's the one you're most excited about?
David is too big for 68 for sure.
Oh man, he's not fair.
We know that, Wole. We saw him in person. We like, this dude's a heavyweight, like, period.
I've seen the intro. He in the intro. I'm telling you. He in the intro. Yeah, man.
That's my guy, man. You know, and he leave me on red, bro. That's the only problem with him, bro. Come on.
Hey, chill out, dude. Chill out.
Leave me on red, bro.
Yo, chill out, dog. Chill out, man. You talking about leave you on red, man. So, but do you feel like, all right? So actually, where would you put Benavidez in the pound for pound list? Who would you put?
Okay, so I'm gonna ask you this encounter, and then I'll give you my response if you answer it. You have Shakur somewhere around 7-8, correct? Like I do, I'm sure, right?
Yeah, around. I got
You
to
had
look at my
Roach
list.
at like 10.
Oh, you talking about last one? Yeah, I have him
Yeah,
at
the most
10.
recent ones. I'm only saying, is he ahead of Shakur in your book? Let me just ask you that.
Benavidez?
Yes, on the
Yes.
pound for pound list.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so if he is, that means he's somewhere around 5.
Yeah, he's around 5 for
You
me.
got Crawford, Usyk 1 or 2.
I got Usyk 1.
I can go
So
no matter how
I
you
got
want to go
Usyk.
with that.
Actually, you know what? I got Usyk 1, Crawford 2, Inoue 3. I may have him 4 actually.
Hey,
I may
Alexander,
have him 4.
That's Al Heyman, baby. He's got to make money. PBC needs money. That's what it is.
I know what? I may have him 4.
You got him 4?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's just do it real quick. Crawford or Usyk? I got Usyk 1, Crawford 2.
I got Usyk 1.
Usyk 1, Crawford 2, right?
Crawford 2. Yeah, I got Inoue 3.
Inoue 3. Okay, I'm
And I
with you
got
on that one.
and I got Benavidez 4.
Benavidez 4. Sunday, I need that list to remember.
I know, right?
I don't want to go back on what I said before.
Right now, I mean, as
because
now,
Canelo was still in my top 5 until he
yeah.
Crawford. Okay, so that changes.
Yeah.
Okay, because Haney is in there for me as well at this point. I guess, I think he's. I guess he might be 4 for me too now. I get 5. Because I still have Fury up there for a minute there because
I have Fury like
I still have Fury up in the top 5.
Yeah, I have Fury up there. I have Fury like 6. I had him like.
Oh no, Beaver was number 4 for me.
Yeah, which is fair.
I'm gonna stick by
That's
that.
fair.
I got Benavidez 5.
That's fair.
He said, I'm trying to find it. I think I had Beaver 4 and Better Beef somewhere like that. Yeah. But I'll put Benavidez after this weekend. Again,
for me, I would. I feel like I
wouldn't put him on Beaver yet. I can't.
Not you, but I mean, I would. Like, I personally would. I just think he's a bad. I would, but.
Oh, nah,
I
bro.
can't be mad, though. I can't be mad.
4. And I'm not mad if you don't. Ahead of anyway, for real.
I know. Nobody.
Look, this man stole it anyway.
Nobody over anyway. And the only reason why, if Usyk and Bud didn't do anything like if they weren't doing stuff historically, I would easily have Inoue over all of them. But they too historic right now. They were way too historic. I can't move them out of these slots. I can't do that. Like to move up like they do it and win them belts and dominate. No, I can't do that. I can't. But nah, I ain't gonna lie. I haven't seen as an impressive boxer on a run like Benavidez though. I have not. I'll say that much.
Spanish Mexicans going to support it for sure. Benavidez is only a 2-division champ. That's fair. See, that's where people will advocate for Haney. He's a 3-division champ. He needs to be somewhere higher on the list. But
Benavidez will fight whoever.
Thankfully, it's based on opinion. You know, I know the Ring Magazine, they vote on it. Sure. I'm okay with it as long as you have these guys in your top 10. I'm cool with it. Roach is saying that once he beats Pitbull, he's going to be in the top 10. The top 10 is going to be full of like talented fighters. I think Shakur is 2. Shakur is 130, 135. Shakur was a champion at 26, right? Huh? But he wasn't a champion at 30, or was he?
I don't know if he was a champion. Was he? I thought he was a champion at 30.
He was in 35, but I don't know about 30. Shakur 3 days.
No, 3. Yeah, he was 30. I knew he was 30. I thought he was 30.
30 and 35.
Yeah, Shakur's been a champ. But yeah, he's been a champ.
Shakur's in my top 10. Shakur's in my top 10.
But I just like the body of work, the boxing skill. Yeah, the body.
I had Haney at the time we did the last.
I don't think you did. I don't think we did.
Was still there.
Oh, but he was at 5 for me. Whoa, you had him at 2. Who you had at 2? Ray. You had Benavidez at 2. Nah, you ain't no Ray Benavidez at 2. There's no way Ray would have Benavidez at 2.
I thought I had Usyk. Oh yeah, because I didn't have Crawford at 2 at the time.
You didn't, right? Yeah, you did.
But hold on, I had Benavidez ahead of Beeble for real.
Look at you now.
I don't remember that. But that's why we do this, man.
Yeah. See, so I'm consistent. I just moved him up. I just moved my man to slot up.
But I mean, listen, it speaks to how I think he's that real though. I just don't think he gets.
Is Bam in your top 5? Nah,
not at all.
Nah.
Not my top 5.
Not my top 5.
Yeah, for sure. Yep, that's right about. Yep, I forgot.
Yeah, this from the email. Yeah.
Good job, bro.
Thank you. I believe Sunday.
Like I said, it's no problem here. My thing is Benavidez is that real. He's that dope, and he's just a feared man at this point. But That's still that's not logical on my end. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think I'm just saying I might have had fun, you know what I mean, with it.
It's okay. It's good to like look.
It's good
That's
to
a
have
good
fun,
thing.
but you gotta be real about things
That you
too.
was being real. It was a good conversation. Like I remember that conversation.
I'm
Like
just saying, Benavidez, that if Benavidez got all the fights he's supposed to get, Benavidez might be one for real.
This man assassinated Caleb Plant. Like he
beats everybody.
beats everybody so far. When
Nothing
you think he's good, everybody you think he's good, that you think is good, he kills. He dominates. He don't just beat, he dominates. You put a dude that you think is like you put a dude up to him and you think that's good, he dominates him. He don't just beat you, bro. That's what makes him so real.
He's saying that he used to always spar Beaver.
I know, yeah.
But again, sparring is different. Although
he say he's a spar. What's his name? Triple G.
Yeah, everybody spars these days, though. It don't matter, man.
You know, Triple G used to
dominated a couple people in sparring, but he won't fight them in a typical bout because, again, he might lose on points, just like we've seen some of your stronger, most powerful fighters when they get outboxed. So anyway, Benavidez, the scary part about Benavidez, fam, not only does he have the boxing IQ, he's got the speed, he's got the power, and he's got the ferociousness to go along with it.
Bad man. I like this question.
Hang around. He let Caleb Plant,
bruh. He played with him. He played with Caleb Plant.
Banked some early rounds, but then he beat the hell out of him after that.
Dude, he played with him, man. Look what he did to Caleb Plant and with like Kim and Canelo. Look how they play with both. Look, it's crazy.
The ring magazine has David
I like this one.
As Shakur. That's what I was wondering. See, they do.
I like this one. I like this about Truth Be Told. Mayweather, Leonard, Crawford, Hearns, Duran, Ray Robinson. Who gets all the belts in their prime? Ooh, I like that one.
Mayweather, Leonard, Crawford, Hearns, Duran. Ray Robinson was tough, even though that's before my time. But what I've seen, I'm
only going people I've seen, I've seen.
I saw Sugar Ray live, but the older I got to where I could,
appreciate it.
He was toward the end of his career. Hearns, same thing.
Mayweather,
we saw Mayweather
other person,
But see, this I think like a prime Pernell Whitaker beats Mayweather. That's why I'm not.
Yeah, Pernell Whitaker was like that.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not in the camp of Mayweather is the best ever. I'm just not. I love.
I don't think he's the best ever.
I love Pretty Boy. Let me be clear. That's hard, bro. See, that's one of remember Wole on a basketball show. We stumped Randolph Childress about who's the this. Yeah. He said we have to separate it by eras because you can't. It's so hard.
True. Yeah. See, you seen it. Then you seen everything. True, you seen everything.
Okay, so give us your answer.
Give us your answer.
Know what you think? Truth be told,
give us your answer for real.
Give us what you think because like I said, Ray Robinson. What I saw that he was the truth, man.
So
there's some guys that we never saw their potential throughout my lifetime. Zab Judah's one, Pernell Whitaker's another. Where he said Leonard, ooh, Palmer Park, stand up, baby.
Man, I ain't going. Like I ain't against that. I ain't against that at all.
Leonard lost to Duran, who gets all the belts though. Yeah. It's hard to go against. It's
hard, man.
But Crawford versus Sugar Ray, that's fun. That's a video game.
That's tough, man. Oh, it's Crawford versus against Floyd.
Crawford can beat Floyd probably.
You think so? Floyd's skill set different, bro.
Yeah.
As defense, you got to hit him.
Oh no, pretty boy. But like my guy Chop, DeMarcus Chop Corley, he was tagging Floyd for real.
That defense when Floyd wants to play defense, it's different, bro. It's different.
It's tough to say. It's like the Jordan Kobe debate, all the different debates, Magic, Brown, all these debates that we have. It's tough to have them. But the thing about boxing that's different is it's one-on-one, it's mano-a-mano. We ain't talking teams. So this is a little bit easier to kind of decipher. Hagler was mean. See, Hagler
was like a rough.
I put Hagler in the category of like Sweet Pea and Zab guys, and even Adrian Broner when they were at their best. If they had the focus, if Adrian Broner had the right team and the right focus, he was just as skilled as some of the guys we're talking about.
Hagler, you trying to say Hagler wasn't focused?
No. I'm saying Hagler for his career didn't turn out as his potential was higher than what I feel like he actually reached.
Okay,
that's just me. Not because of like anything in comparison to a guy.
He had I mean,
he had a strong career. I just feel like he's still one of the greats, regardless.
Still one of the greats, man.
I love what that dude did.
That's a true tough boxer right there. Like tough boxer.
He had that James Toney in him.
Yeah, there you go.
He could box. Like, his skill set was extremely dope.
Yeah.
I love the discussion though, man. I mean, Benavidez, to me, because of his skill set and his size, he can fight in any era. Like, that's some Ali type stuff he be doing. Man, for real.
He said Floyd at 147 would lose to Crawford, but Floyd at 135 would beat the 135 Crawford.
I'm okay with that.
Mm-hmm. I can see that. He knocked Hearns out cold.
He did.
He sure did.
But see, that's because they all fought each other in their primes back then. So if Floyd and Crawford,
prime Sugar Shane beats
boxing is set up now, dude, we'd have saw these fights. We talking about not reaching across the aisle and all that stuff. Again, I'm not blaming the fighters.
Mm-hmm.
It's the sanctioning bodies, it's the promotional companies. Top Rank, no, we not fighting no PBC fight. No, Showtime, no, we're not fighting. They're on HBO. That's HBO fighter, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Prime Sugar Shane beats Mayweather 35.
Yeah.
I think De La Hoya can beat Mayweather if he fought him younger. I really do. I'm just saying. But
young De La Hoya.
Yeah, young Golden Boy, man.
Whew.
And Golden Boy, I think Golden Boy will. I don't know if he beat Shane in one of the fights, in my opinion. But anyway, that doesn't matter. No,
you're right. He kind of did.
He lost to Felix Stern before he got the Mayweather fight. So screw boxing. Boxing's so corrupt, but we love it because of these discussions, man.
Oh man, it's
everybody
fire, bro.
Up tonight. That's what's up. We appreciate
y'all. We definitely appreciate y'all. So for you, Ray, who had like the best night between the two? Like, who had the night between the two boxers?
Haney proved a lot of people wrong, but Benavidez proved a lot of people right and some. So I'm gonna go with the Mexican Monster because it was just so impressive. I got to go with him. I got to go with David Benavidez. Then he announced cruiserweight. That set some buzz. Riyadh, you know what he likes. I saw that in the chat earlier. Yeah. I think Benavidez showed again that he's a pay-per-view star. He's an international star, and that his skill set is just different. He's multi-dimensional, and he's so exciting to watch. And I see why he's a feared man. You gotta love him.
Yeah, Sweet Pea.
Beat De La Hoya. Yeah, of course. Yes.
Yeah. I think so too. Yeah.
Absolutely.
I
love the historians, man.
We out here.
Radio show, bro.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, I mean, that's awesome. That's right. Yeah, man. Sweet Pea, man. God, talking about the sweet sides, man. Boxing, man. That's one of them, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna say. Actually, I'm going to go with Haney. Because I just felt like Haney needed it more. Just the PR side of boxing, not the skill set. I know we all know what kind of skill he has as a boxer, but the PR side of boxing, because everyone thought that he was damaged goods what happened with Ryan Garcia, and then they saw the fight in New York and they were like, oh, he can't, he don't want to get hit anymore. He's going to fight this type of style now, and he showed out. Like, he was in the mix. He knocked him down. A lot of people had him, like you said, Ray. They had him losing. He was the underdog. He won the fight. He's a three division champ now. Like, when you look at it, he was the winner. As much as I like Benavidez, I can come out and just say like, he won. It's helped because it's put his career back on map to what it needs to be, like what it's supposed to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
more dollars and some more big fights.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I think my perspective is different from yours because you had a certain view of Haney before that.
I did. Facts. That's true.
So I was cool with like Haney. I was with, shout out to Adams Boxing Show. I was with them. They said months ago we're picking Devin Haney in this fight. I was with them all the whole time that he was going to beat Brian on because of his boxing IQ and because of the skill set he possesses, his reach. When he's got that reach advantage, he's tough. That's why certain people get frustrated fighting him. But anyway, I'm okay. I'm okay with either one. Both of them. It was a great card because all the guys on the card look good. Like I said, that includes Bam, that includes Abdullah, that includes even some of the earlier fights. If you watch those, it was an overall excellent card. And the co-main event and the main event didn't disappoint. And I think you can't go wrong with either one of those guys saying who stole the night or who had the better performance or who proved more people wrong.
Facts. Beats Skull said you so y'all think David beat
Holyfield.
Lennox Lewis or Holyfield?
Hmm.
David who?
Benavidez. I think could be Lennox maybe.
He goes to heavyweight.
Yeah, he's big enough. He's big enough.
He is big enough. I mean, cruiserweight. Are we talking about cruiserweight Holyfield?
Yeah, I don't know. Young Holyfield, cruiserweight was kind of.
I don't know. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't know. He ain't beating no Holyfield in his prime. I don't think so. Well, you know what? To Ray's point though, it's hard because I haven't seen him test it yet. Because people keep ducking smoke.
That's why That's why B will need to take. I think B will.
Yeah, I mean, I think I would have a bet. I can answer that question honestly once he fights Bivol, you know, or better be like once he fights those two. I'll have cause I know Canelo's not fighting him. I'm kind of already like that fight will never happen. So I'm cool with that. Like I'm not going to. I don't acknowledge that fight anymore.
Let's go.
You know what I'm saying. But I do agree with Ray. Like, yeah, that's. I'm gonna say neither at this point in time in life. I think he can beat. To Ray's point, I think he's capable of beating Lennox Lewis. Though I think he's capable.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, but but I have to see. I have to see it though. You know what I'm saying? I have to see it.
He better all.
Bro, those heavyweights not.
I don't know, bro. We gotta see.
I don't know, man.
Give it time, bro. Give it time.
I think that the story on better will change once he gets to fight with Bivol and company.
That's what I think. I think that's going to tell a lot about who he is and what he might look like against some bigger guys. Although, like I said, I like what I saw, but maybe we're jumping the gun. But we love his skill set. We'll see.
Oh, I ain't jumping the gun. I know I'm right.
Oh man,
you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I know I'm right about my man. You know what I'm saying? He's a savage, dude. That dude is tough. But yeah, you know what? We about to close this stream out, man. We appreciate all y'all for pulling up with us, man. This has been a great conversation. I say this on all streams, man. Y'all make this show dope because anytime you all go interactive with it makes the show way more fun. You know what I mean? So you guys added more context to the show that we initially thought we didn't think we were going to tackle. So y'all made it dope. You know what I'm saying? So
appreciate everybody.
Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate everybody. Anyway, man, appreciate y'all for pulling up. Anyway, you've been listening to the Urban Sports Scene for ages. A Yeti Deuces. We are out.